Hey guys, I'm Claire, the Fiddly Fig Girl, and today I want to talk about 5 steps guaranteed to stop root rot in your fiddly fig. Now, I think the biggest problem that happens with fiddly fig owners is root rot in their plant. This means their plant starts getting brown spots on the leaves, it starts dropping leaves, and it can kill your plant in a matter of days or weeks, so it's really important to act quickly. However, there's a lot of conflicting information out there on the internet that really overcomplicates this topic, when in reality we know it's simple and it's easy to save your fiddly fig, and here are 5 steps exactly how to do that. Okay, so the first step, if you notice your fiddly fig has root rot, is you're going to want to act in a hurry and repot your plant using my magic root rot prevention formula. There are 2 products you will need. The first is a product called Houseplant Smart Gravel. This product is so cool. It is recycled balls that basically you put on the bottom layer of your pot. So this acts as a ballast to lift up the root ball so that it's not sitting in water. So this is the most important first step of saving your plant. The second step of repotting is to use our fiddly fig soil. This is a custom designed soil for fiddly figs that is fast draining so that your root ball is never going to be sitting in water, and it's not going to have the chance to develop root rot because it's going to be very well aerated and very fast draining. And so using these 2 products, you can create this perfect soil solution so that you're not going to have to worry about root rot in the future. The second step is because your plant already may have a pretty bad root rot infection, you're going to want to treat that now. We make a root supplement that is really an incredible miracle worker. What it does is it protects your plant and it stops any root rot infection within 24 hours. It also triggers your plant's own immune response so that it comes out healthier and fighting the infection itself. So what you do is you mix 1 tablespoon into 1 cup of water and then pour over your plant. You may need to use several cups of water and several tablespoons if you have a large fiddle, but you basically do this treatment and water your entire plant, and it will shock your system and it will start fighting the infection and kill any pathogens within your soil. The third step is pretty easy. That is, move your plant to the sunniest location of your house. You don't want to put it in direct hot afternoon sun, but as much indirect light as possible. Just move it to the sunniest location just for a couple weeks so that it can recover and get as much light as possible. The fourth step can be a little more challenging, and that is don't water again until your plant is pretty dry. This might take a few weeks because when we did the root rot treatment, we really saturated all of the soil. It could take 2, 3, even 4 weeks for your pot to really dry out. So use a soil meter, put it all the way down to the bottom, make sure your plant's not sitting in water, make sure your pot isn't too wet at the bottom. You want a reading about 3 inches down to be a 4 or less. You want the top 2 inches of soil to be basically dry. So you really want to let it dry out so that any existing pathogens or root rot causing fungus or bacteria will die, because they basically dry out, and with the root supplement treatment, they are going to be rendered useless, and so you're going to want to let it dry out before you water again. The fifth step is that when you do water again, use the root supplement treatment again, just to safeguard your plant for the future. You should only have to use it twice, but if you have, still dropping leaves or brown spots, you would maybe use it again. But after you use it twice, your plant is going to be so happy and healthy and turning around and looking better. So using this 5-step method, I have never seen somebody lose their plant. As long as you repot it with correct drainage, you put it in a sunny location, you use the root supplement treatment, and then you use it again once your plant has completely dried out, and then you rewater, you're going to be in such a better situation, and you're going to know for the future what to look for and exactly what to do if you ever encounter root rot again. Now, I want to link to some videos about root rot in general, why it might be happening, how to identify your watering habits to protect against it, and that way you can educate yourself so that you can avoid watering your plants too much or getting into the root rot problem in the first place. But I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want more fiddly fig tips, and I'll see you in the next one.